Welcome back everyone to more career mode gameplay of SRX, the game. And in today's video, we're headed to Grant Park, a track that we've had some success with in the past and a track that frankly I enjoy racing at. It is extremely wide, not a lot of banking at all. However, you can run some different lines and it should be some very good racing. In fact, hopefully not as much contact as we've had in the past few events, but 11 grand on the line for first place. That means it's a little bit better than average as far as the payout, so that's very good. Now, if you notice in the bottom left-hand corner, sponsor goal, 3 top 15s within 5 races. We got there in our last race. We'll see if we can do that once again in today's race. So before we start the race, we don't have to do any repairs. We're still at 90 of 90 on the performance, but I'm going to go ahead, spend the $1,300 and repair all. Might as well go ahead and get everything reset. Now we've got 23,000 right now in the bank. Just as a reminder, what we're looking for is we're going to spend at least 27. So that means we should have plenty of money to do this particular upgrade if we decide to after today's race. Or we could decide to go top right hand corner at 29 of 30 for 41 grand. So a huge difference there. We may, right now I'm thinking we want to go top middle just because we want to save some money and get as many upgrades done as we can during this particular season. After all, if we hop over to the schedule, you can see today's race is halfway through our 14 race season. So things are moving along very quickly and we want to make all the money that we can to get all the upgrades we can before the end of the season. So that takes care of all the pre-race activities. Let's head to Grant Park. Practice and qualifying in the books and things went okay. Not great, but okay. You can see of the couple of laps I ran in practice, we got down to a 12.8, which is a couple of tenths better than the goal time. Qualifying, not as good. I just was sliding around too much, couldn't quite get the grip I needed. So, as always, need a little work, need to find some rhythm here in the heat race so we can figure out what we can do to get the best finish possible in that A main.
Good luck, everybody.
Our goal is to advance directly into the A main, and for that, we need to finish in the top 4. Now, we're starting 4th, so we're where we need to be. Let's see if we can hold on to this. Ouch! Alright, trying to get down to that bottom. And right now, all I'm doing is buzzing the tires. So we got to find some sort of rhythm, and we got to see if we can find some speed. But yeah, right now it is not good. So I made a few changes to try to address, the lack of rear grip, and just try some different things out. And we'll see if they work. Don't want to be too quick to judge. I mean, after all, my right foot is going to determine a lot of this. All right, we got a real good exit to that corner. The key here for me is just not to overdrive this thing, which is very easy to do. The track is so wide, there's so much room out here. The easiest thing to do is drive it way too deep into the corner, not let the car rotate, then you slide out. Like I did right there. Oh, that was terrible. That was absolutely awful on my part. And that's what I mean by trying to get that rhythm, trying to figure out where you need to be on and off the gas, the brakes, however you're driving it. I was beginning to wonder where that guy was. Oh, just no grip whatsoever that time. I messed that corner up severely. So the good news is we're having a nice battle here for 3rd. And as long as we don't have any big time contact with each other, when we both get to transfer into the A main. And there you have it. So we managed to survive 4th position. Hopefully I learned some things that will help us in the A main. That's right, the event we've all been waiting for, the A main. So we're going to be starting toward the back, which is not the greatest starting position. Look how many cars we have in front of us, but hopefully that means we get to make a lot of passes. Well, we got off to a good start there. So I made yet more changes to the setup, trying to see, again, this is a test session for me. For those of you who may not have seen it and are wondering what type of a setup am I running, since it is a custom setup, the setup video is posted on the channel here for the 305s. But of course, I've had to make some adjustments because we are not fully upgraded in our equipment, so we don't have quite as much grip. So I've had to adjust the setup again that I posted here on the channel. Ouch. Guy trying to fight his way through there, which I can't blame him for. Still haven't been able to hit that line the way I want to. A lot of that's down to traffic, but the rest of it is down to my right foot since I drive the car with the throttle and not really so much with the steering wheel. The steering wheel is basically just to keep it from getting too tight or too loose. And these days, it's all about getting it too loose more than anything. But you can see, if you take a look at our position, I just glanced real quick and saw that we are definitely inside the top 10. And that is what I wanted to see. So we've got some speed, comparatively speaking. Oh, hello. Some contact there for us. Ouch, more contact. So we got somebody behind us that really, really wants, not only do they want to get by us, but they want that line we're running. We are in their way. The good news for us though, we are in just outside the top 10. This is awesome. I did not expect to run this well, particularly after the way we ran in the heat race. We're still well off the pace of the fastest cars here, but to be in the top 6 is pretty awesome. See that guy in 5th? He's trying to figure out how to block me from getting where I want, and that must be lap traffic in front of us. There's no way we're this close to a podium here. Either way, regardless. Ooh, I missed my corner there, and that guy's going to try to slide job us, and didn't quite turn out for him. He had the spot momentarily, but I was able to get enough traction off the corner. Oh yeah, inside the top 5. We got to hold on to this. I love being here. And of course, if these other guys up here will keep running on the outside, then I will be most happy. Whether they're lap traffic or if it's for position, I don't care. Either way, they're giving us the line we want to run. Ouch! That was a big one there. Appreciate that, fella. May have to remember your name and repay that favor. Because that was a big shot. I mean, he just came in and body slammed us to get us out of the way. Who knows, he may have been repaying a favor to us where he feels like we did the same thing to him before. All right, somebody is right there on our outside, so I'm trying to give them some room. Ouch. All right, we're just sliding around all over the place now. I can't get any grip anywhere. Okay, we can't catch a break right now. We're halfway through the race and there's contact everywhere. One thing's for sure, If you get anything from the AI, you're going to have to earn it. All right, so we're back to 7th. Not where we wanted to be. After some quite serious contact, actually. Both with the wall and with other cars. All right, there comes the leader. So when I told you that we're not close to the pace of the leaders, I was not joking. Nothing reminds you of that more than getting lapped by the leader when you're running inside the top 10. But this is one of those tracks where I could just run laps here all day long. Just love this track. All right, the car that's coming up behind us, ouch! I was just about to say that I'm pretty sure that's for 2nd position, but yikes. Apparently the preferred method of the AI to pass is just simply go in, body slam you, and shove you right up out of the way. All right, there's a lot of cars. Look at in front of us. This is a lot of cars, and usually when you have this many cars, it's going to be a crash here pretty soon. And we got about 10 laps left in this race, so hopefully these guys can keep it together for that long, but I have my doubts. Because we've seen how they treat us when they're trying to pass. Where are we here? We're still in 7th. Oh, that was a terrible corner. And I'm trying to look around us and see just what is going on. There is a lot of traffic that we've been in the middle of. So I'm just trying to see, get my bearings and see what's going on around us. At least as best I can anyway. We've got that virtual mirror at the top, but again, that's more for you guys. I glance at it if needed every once in a while, but for the most part I tend to just try to use what I can see from inside the car. So you guys are definitely seeing a lot more than I am throughout this race. So there's 4th that just came by to lap us. All right, a couple laps to go. We just need to hang in there right now. I'm not sure where 8th position is. I'm not sure where 6th position is. But we're going to try to hang in there, make sure we get this top 10 solidly inside the top 10 in 7th position. We'll take that. Not quite the 5th that we were running earlier. Let's see. Wow, everybody. Yeah, there were 4 cars on the lead lap by the end of the race. Samantha Bell was picking them up and putting them down. So that is how you put on a show if you're Samantha Bell. So let's work our way through. See what kind of money we get, what kind of points we get. So 7th, that definitely ought to help us out in the points position and give us a nice payout. So that moves us up 3 spots to 17th. Overall in the season. We'll take that. That was a good race. It had its moments where I was a little bit concerned about what was about to happen, but overall, yeah, we'll take that. So overall, we bring home $6,500 from the race purse and a total of $8,800 overall. That should give us enough money, if I'm remembering correctly, to do our next upgrade, depending on which upgrade we choose. So overall, a very successful event here at Grant Park. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and stick around for more career mode gameplay of SRX the game.